Hello there, people. This is Mr Bigz Flavours here. Today we're going to be cooking brown stew chicken in a slow cooker, part of the Hubb Pots project. Now what we got here is the Caribbean speciality, but what we're going to do is something, we're going to simplify it in my own way. No rushing, no madness or anything like that, just something so simple. It's a Caribbean dish. It's something, one of my favorites as well, that I've been brought up eating, and as you can tell, loved it so much as well. So we're going to start off by getting the chicken. If you can see here, this is a chicken. It's like a kilo worth of chicken, skinless off, skin off. Make sure it's always the skin off. You can always ask the butchers to get the skin off the chicken. So it's cut up in 3 pieces, as you can see. So we can put that in the bowl like this, as you can see. First off, what we're going to do is put teaspoon, I'd say a teaspoon of garlic powder in there, a teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of paprika. I put smoked paprika just to add a bit of the smokiness in there, so put that in there. What have we got here? So we've got lazy garlic and lazy ginger. Now you can get these in any store. They come like this. This just saves a lot of time for me. I don't have to cut it. As to the name, it's lazy. So we're feeling lazy today, so it's easy. It's Mr Bigz Flavour. We don't want to make things difficult. It's just easy, okay? So go into any major superstores and find your lazy garlic and your lazy ginger. I'll put that in there. Just don't tell my mum that I've done that, you know what I mean? Because she's very particular. She wants everything to be cut fresh and all that. But we're cutting that up. And then what we get now is, this is chicken seasoning and all-purpose seasoning. Now you can get these in stores. You can either get them on Amazon or anywhere. They can get a local shop, an Indian shop or whatever. You can get all these different types. So 1 tablespoon of chicken seasoning, 1 tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning. Put all that in there. Now in here we've got cider vinegar. Put a little cider vinegar in there. So we're talking about 2 tablespoons of cider vinegar. Now, if you could see, that looks lovely. That looks lovely in there, all in there. Now, what we're going to do is get a handful of spring onions or scallions or whatever you want to call them. Put that in there. Now, you get I'd say a half or maybe a whole pepper of red pepper or green pepper. Bang them in there. Lovely. Chopped onions. I know I've said it all wrong, but it's chopped onions or whatever. That's to do with my accent, so forgive me. It's onions or whatever. I get laughed at all the time, but whatever. So we got a handful of chopped onions in there. Bang that in there, right there. We've got some chopped garlic, if you want, fresh garlic, just to be particular. I know we got lazy garlic in there and all that, but just to be particular, just to make it look nice. Now, that's all that in there. That's all that in there. Now we get gloves. We get some gloves in there. If you don't want no chicken or anything like that, we just get some gloves. So what we do in there now, we add I would say 5 tablespoons of browning. This is browning. You can get anywhere in major stores as well. This is just more of like a food coloring. So it's not like it's got any spices or anything in there. It's just more for the food coloring. So it just makes it more authentic. So it makes it more authentic. So you put it. I know I'm not measuring it. I'm just using my ancestors right here. Okay. So put that in there, so it looks like this. Now what you do, get your hands and you just slowly massage it in there. Get all that vegetables in there. Get all the chicken, all the spices, everything, just all in there, just slowly and surely. Just mix it all up. Put all that in there. Squeeze it in. If you're listening to some music, move your hips, do your thing. Do you know what I mean? Wind it up. Make it look all nice, marinated. Make it all mix and blend. Yeah! Nicely done. That's it. So we're blessed now. Okay? Now, what you can do, you can leave this in the fridge for half an hour. If you're in a rush or whatever, half an hour. But it's better overnight. So when you put it overnight, so it gets all the seasonings and all the flavors to all stick to the meat when it's overnight. But 30 minutes, put cling film over it, put it in the fridge, 30 minutes, and you've got this. So what we do, we'll get a frying pan, put some oil in there. I would say arguably half a cup of oil, vegetable oil. And then what you do, you place your chicken. And this part is very important because what you do is just you fry it, to to brown and tenderize the chicken as well at the same time, because well, you must understand chicken is a very, very temperamental kind of meat. You have to put bare respect on the chicken, because if you cook it wrongly, then you're doing something wrongly, trust me. All right, so we just place it all up in there. Doesn't matter if you catch on some little bit of the veggie in there, but you know, just if you can resist not to put any vegetables in there at first, then you're on the right track. Now, depends on how adventurous you are, you can put it on low heat or high heat. So it's gone off now again. We got that part. Alright, low heat or high heat. Make sure you just move it around so it doesn't stick to the frying pan as much. This only takes about like 5 minutes, 6 or 7 minutes on each side. Just flip it 3 minutes on each side. Just keep on flipping it to it's fried at a reasonable state. Remember, you don't have to put the whole chicken inside. You can always just like put in like 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever. Normally when I'm in the kitchen frying up, I'm always playing some music in the background, some Motown, some Bob Marley, some Dutty Paul, anything like that, just to keep my sauces, my flavor going and all that. This is why I always say to people as well, when you're cooking, a bit of you goes into the cooking as well. So if you're feeling all happy and everything, that goes into your cooking and people can taste that sort of feeling. So it's an experience, really good experience. So if you're feeling good, people are eating good. That's how I see it. You see it's thrown a bit, like we fried it a bit there. And then you start separating the meat, put the meat in there. That's the result you get. So what you do in the same pan, because we've got that all that excess oil in there, as you can see, is all that excess oil. We don't want all of that oil in there, right? But we need that goodness in the pan still. So what we do, just empty it just a little bit. So you're stuck with that same bowl that you got the chicken out earlier on, all that veggie. Add a cup of water in there. Add it to the pot. Just a little, 2 minutes into the pot, just to like all the flavors from underneath that have been fried on from the chicken are going to be into the saucepan. Can all mix and blend inside. To be fair, I put too much browning in there, but so my ancestors failed me today. So normally you just put like 4 or 5 tablespoons of browning. Get a tablespoon of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup. Give that a little stir. Just let that simmer through for like a good 2 minutes. That looks great. So what you do, you get the chicken that you fried, put it in the slow cooker. Just put it all in there. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this right now. The day they invent smell-o-vision, we're going to incorporate this again. All right, put that in there. Get the sauce from the pan, frying pan. Oh, and put it all in there. You can come in. Oh, come and look at that. Come and look at this. All right, just get a cup of water into the pan again. Put it all in there. Oh, just give it a little stir. Look at that. And you can see the colors as well. You got all the peppers in there. You've got, you know, you got the onions in there. You got the spring onions in there and all that. It just looks lovely. And one vegetable that I forgot to put in is carrot. Like, I got no carrots at the moment, but you can put in the carrots in there. You can put any vegetables that you think that, you know, that will go well with this. What you do, put the lid on, put it on high, and leave that for 3 hours, and then you're nice. You can do whatever you want to do. For 3 hours, you can wash the dishes, you can help out, play some games, you can play Monopoly, do whatever you want to do. And then once in a while, you go into the kitchen, you get this fragrance of nice Caribbean style, you know, food flavors, some Mr Bigz Flavours way as well. You know what I mean? It doesn't take that long. It only takes 20 minutes or so, or even less, to get it all done, and bam, 3 hours later, you're gonna have something delicious. So we're gonna wait 3 hours. So 2 hours have passed. So what you do is just give it a look at that. Oh, as you can see, the chicken is already falling off the bone already. Just give that a good stir. Get all the flavors from the bottom. Raise it up to the top. And just look at that. Honestly, if you could smell this, just look at the meat. Lovely. Put the lid back on. Just let that go for another hour. Right. 3.5 hours are done with the slow cooking right now, yeah. And tell you what, guys. So I am gonna serve this here with a bit of rice and peas. And if you could just look at that, oh my goodness. Just get the chicken on the side. Perfection. This is cooked. This has been on for 3 hours, guys. Cooked to perfection. The meat falling off the bone. Get some of that on there. Get some juice. Oh, this right here is heaven. Now this will be served right normally with plantain and some coleslaw on the side. You got all your veggies in there, nicely cooked. The chicken falling off. Just look at that, just legitly peeling off. Get some rice. Got the juice in there. Let's go for the taster now. I don't know what to tell you. Just to say to you that this is absolutely flavoursome. Oh. All that Caribbean flavour into your house. 3 hours. You don't have to do much. And you're on to winner. Good luck. I know I'm going to enjoy this.